Hi everyone, today I'm going to be making rice water. You can use any type of rice you like. For my recipe, I'll be using organic jasmine rice. I like this rice because it has a naturally sweet fragrance. Now, according to others who have used rice water, you don't need a lot for it to work its magic. I'm using about a half a cup. And although this is organic rice, I'm going to give it a quick rinse with cool water just in case there's any debris. Now I'm putting my rice in a glass bowl, making sure that I get every grain because this rice cost me $6 and some change and I am not trying to waste it. Now I'm adding about 1 cup of distilled water, but I also read that you can use regular tap water if you like. You want to make sure you use just enough water to fully cover the rice. Now, in order for your rice water to be potent, it needs to release all its nutrients. So to start the process, I'm mixing it around with my finger and then mashing it with my knuckles. And as you can see, it's starting to turn milky white. Now, there are many different ways to make rice water. I'm going to be making fermented rice water because that's supposed to be the most potent. So in order to do so, I need to store it in a container overnight. So I'm just going to pour this rice water mixture into this airtight glass jar. Now I'm just going to swirl it around so it can continue to release all of its goodness. Now, I heard that when you ferment rice water, it'll smell like, God damn it, I'ma bite you, as the old folks would say. So I got a solution for that. I'm going to add lavender oil to my rice water, which is one of my favorite essential oils because it helps promote hair growth and it smells absolutely divine. About 5 to 7 drops should do the trick. Alright, now that that's done, I'm just going to close it up and give it one more good swirl, and then I'm going to let it sit overnight so it can ferment. And I'm back. My rice water has been sitting for about 16 hours, and as you can see, it has a nice milky color, which is what I want. Okay, so now I'm just going to pour the rice water into a cup. I no longer need the rice. It did its job. All I need is that water because it's filled with lots of vitamins, amino acids, and nutrients. And it comes out to about 1 cup, but I'm going to dilute it a bit with a little more water because my hair is low porosity, so it doesn't need too much protein or else it could get very dry and brittle and break off, and that's what we don't want. So the last step, I'm just going to add it to my spray bottle because I'm going to apply it to my hair using a spray bottle. I'm not just going to pour it directly onto my hair like a rinse. And that's it. My rice water is complete. Okay, I washed my hair off camera using a sulfate-free shampoo, and I had it wrapped up in a t-shirt for about 10 minutes. Next, I need to separate my hair into 4 sections, but before I do that, I'm going to re-wet my hair with my spray bottle filled with hot water to help open up my hair cuticle and allow this treatment to penetrate my hair strand. Now that I have it in 4 sections, I'm going to start with that back section and split that in half so I can get ready to apply my rice water. So here's my rice water, and y'all, it smells so good thanks to that lavender oil. So now I'm going to spray it onto my hair, but I don't want it to come out in a stream like you see here, so I need to adjust the nozzle until I get it into more of a spray. There we go. So I'm going to spray it onto this first subsection, and then I'm also going to massage it into my scalp. And then I'm just going to squeeze out the excess water. Next, I'm going to apply a deep conditioner on top of the rice water. And I'm using 2 of my favorites because I have a half a jar in each and I need to use them up. The one on your left is Pure Oil's Intense Conditioning and Hydration Mask by Silk Element. The one on your right is Shea Moisture's Manuka Honey and Mafura Oil Intensive Hydration Hair Mask. Now the Shea Moisture has been my ride or die holy grail, but I'm going to put them both to the test and see which one works better. So this half will be the Shea Moisture side, and I like Shea Moisture because it's very thick and very creamy. So I'm done with the first subsection. So next, I'm just going to repeat the same steps with the rice water and deep conditioner on the next subsection. And then I'll move to the front section of my hair and repeat the same steps. Now it's time to use the pure oils on the other half of my hair. So I'm going to apply the rice water first, massage it into my scalp, and then put the deep conditioner on top of that. The pure oils also has a thick and creamy consistency, but it's not as thick as the Shea Moisture. Okay, so I finished applying both deep conditioners, and I'm trying to see if I feel a difference between the two. And right now, there's not much of a difference other than the Shea Moisture is a little bit thicker. Now remember, with low porosity hair, you need to use heat in order to open up the hair cuticles so the treatment can absorb into your hair strands. So I'm going to just put on a plastic cap and sit under my hooded dryer for about 30 minutes. And I'm back. So I rinsed out the rice water and the deep conditioner. And now I'm just feeling my hair, and I can definitely tell that my hair feels stronger. In fact, a little too strong. And now I'm wondering if my rice water was too potent. But thanks to the deep conditioners, it also feels soft and moisturized. But the Shea Moisture side feels a little bit softer, so it's still my holy grail ride or die. So now it's time to add in my leave-in and detangle. So once again, I had to put my hair into 4 sections. And to make this task a little less boring, I usually listen to my old school music on Pandora because you know I'm a 70s baby. Okay, I finished detangling, and once again I'm just feeling my hair, and that rice water made my hair feel strong. The next time I use it, which will be in 1 week, I'll add even more water to help dilute it. Here's the total amount of my shedded hair. Not too bad. Now I'm going to prep my hair for blow drying. Before I apply direct heat, I'm going to use my Silk Elements Olive Heat Protection Spray. To blow dry my hair, I'm going to be using the Revlon One-Step Hair Dryer, mainly on the low setting and some on high. And when I finish, I'll be back. And I'm back, still jamming to my old school, and my hair feels very soft and moisturized. And here I am, being my typical silly self, channeling my inner Shaka Khan. Don't judge me. So here's the rice water regimen I plan to use. But from now on, I'm going to make sure I dilute the rice water with enough water so it won't be so concentrated, because I do not want my hair to get too dry and brittle, because then it's going to start to break off. So I got my husband to trim my ends, and although my hair is still a little uneven and my ends are still a little bit thin on one side, my goal this year is to grow out healthy hair and maintain my ends so I can retain length. But I will be trimming my ends about every 3 to 4 months in order to try to keep them healthy. So I decided to do a braid out on blown out hair, and now I'm just getting ready to take them down. And here's the final look after slicking my edges down and spraying those few gray hairs with that magic fruit spray. My hair feels very soft and moisturized, and the elasticity is amazing. I'm curious to see how this rice water will affect my hair over time, so I hope you will continue to follow me so you can see my result. In 3 more months, I'll be back with an update. Thanks for watching. Bye.